Hey, what's up, guys? I'm pretty much making this video to help you guys with your business. Pretty much when you're presenting, you need to get people's attention. When you have people in the room gathered up, you have 5 minutes to get their attention. If you do not capture their attention, that pique their interest within 5 minutes, they're going to do one of two things. They're going to either walk out or they're going to be texting. They're not going to give a damn what you have to say for the next 30 minutes, all right? So you need to be blunt with them. I know a lot of people like to go into the verb, Vima stuff. This video right here that I'm going to lay out for you, it has nothing to do with Vima. I'm not even going to be talking about the company in this video. What I'm going to be talking to you guys about is how to capture people's attention, how to make people listen to you. What I say to give me the great results that I'm having. Number one, I am blunt, I am honest, I am right to the point. So you guys need to get right to the point. Do not F around. Don't beat around the bush. You need to let them know that we are literally all fucked, okay? So when I come into it, I'll say, hey guys, what's up? I'm Brandon Thompson. I heard about this opportunity 3-4 months ago, but I was closed-minded as hell. You know, if I had just looked into it, I'd be in a different position than I am right now, all right? But me realizing how the world works, I realize that every single person in this room is fucked. Open up like that, people are gonna be like this. You will have the eyes of every single person in the room on you guys because they want to know, okay, why are we fucked? What's going on? You know, now you have their attention. Notice I'm not mentioning Vima, I'm not mentioning Verve. Listen, if you do not understand how the world works, if you do not understand why we are all screwed, no one's going to care about Vima has all these essential minerals and vitamins. No, that's just a bonus with the money we can make. You need to pique people's interest, okay? So right then and there, you need to understand the world. You need to educate yourself, read articles, do all that stuff. But some examples, literally you can go out and say, listen, all right, we're in college right now. Why are we all in college? One, because we all have a pulse and a heartbeat. Two, because we are Americans. We live in a country where the government is giving loans to everyone. If you are American and you have a heartbeat, you will get a loan from the government. Schools, college, which is a business, realize this, okay? College, which is a business, realize this. Why do you think the prices have gone up? Because college is pretty much realizing, hey, the government is giving loans to everyone. Hey, you want $80,000? Here it is. You want $100,000? Here it is. You want $120,000? Here we go. Here it is. Guess what? You're going to be paying interest on that money. Okay, so schools, which realize this, hiked up their prices. Why not? Because they're a business. School is a business, so they want to take as much money from you as possible. I went to my 8 a.m. class this morning, and I had to laugh. I have 30 or 40 students in my class. I look around, you know, the professor is not passionate about what he's teaching. It's accounting like 201, not passionate about what he's teaching, just BSing, you know, reading off of a PowerPoint. And I look around, easily I can say 15 to 20 out of those 40 students either have their heads down like this or are texting, guys. Literally, we're all just sitting in class, wasting time, I hate to say it, thinking that every single person in that class is going to get a job and thinking that if we do get that job, we're going to get a high paying job. No, guys, we are the generation, listen, underemployment and unemployment is at 55% right now. That is the highest since World War II. Okay, so it's like, if you do not have a game plan to make $1 million, you know, you are screwed. You know, I was reading this one article. It was pretty much saying, you know, this college student went to school for ceramics or something like that, making $50,000 a year, is $105,000 in debt and loans, okay? With the interest, it's gone up an extra $15,000. He pretty much says, you know, even if he were to go to school to get his master's, he'd still have to pay for the master's program just to make an extra $10,000, $20,000. Literally, he has no chance in hell of ever paying that off with his light bill, electricity bill, car payments. He has to eat food because he's a human being, right? Not to mention vacation. You might as well throw that out the building. He is a slave to society. He will be working just to be keeping up with his payments for the rest of his life, for the next 40 to 50 years. So if that is what you want to do, you know, then invest in college and do all that stuff. I'm not here to bash education, but I'm just saying education has become way too overpriced. You need to show your friends, literally, listen, education costs a lot of freaking money. To be in college, to be in a building like this costs a lot of money. If you do not have a surefire way of making that money, you will find out that you are either fucked when you graduate college and you're that 55% that's unemployed or underemployed, or you're gonna get that job, work for 2 to 3 years, realize that it's 2013, hey, job security doesn't exist, and you are fucked when you get fired. All right, so it's coming to terms and being honest and real with yourself. A lot of our friends, they try and put it off and act as if this debt doesn't exist because one, their parents are paying for it, so they're not paying for it out of their own pockets. All right, our parents are paying for it, so we are so clueless to the amount of money we are going to owe when we graduate college. It is beyond belief. And for the 45% of you that do get a job, like I said, I'll give you 2, 3, maybe 4 years. You've got people who are veterans. You know, how does a person fresh out of college like me compete with someone who's 40 years old, got laid off one job, but they have what, an extra 20 years more experience than me? They're gonna get the job every time. Okay, and if I do get the job, there's a reason why the college average graduates, you know, rate of pay is $28,000 a year. They're gonna pay me dirt cheap. So you're pretty much telling me I invested $80,000 into Towson to be making what, $28,000 to $30,000 a year doing whatever. Okay, there's a reason why they're hiring maybe young college students above the older ones, above older people. But realistically, it's like we're getting paid dirt poor. But now you're trading time for money. If that's how you want to live and trade time for money for the rest of your life, then so be it. I'm not saying that everyone that goes to college ends up being screwed, because you do have some kids who go to college and become doctors, maybe lawyers, you know, getting these great jobs right from the jump. But a lot of them are even screwed. What school's not telling you is, as an employee, you're going to get taxed 40% of your income. If you're a doctor or a lawyer, you're this thing called a specialist, you're going to get taxed 60% of your income. If you're a business owner, then rich people are business owners, you're taxed 20% of your income. And what do rich people do? They invest. So the business owners go and invest their money, which pretty much they pay 0% in taxes. You know, you don't get taxed off your investments. That's how the rich stay rich. So if times are changing, if you don't change with times, you're going to get left behind. All right, so times are changing. The way people are making money changes. Our parents were playing with baseball bats and soccer balls when they were kids. Listen, we have 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds playing with iPod touches and iPads, guys. Okay, times are changing, ways of making money are changing. So dad makes $50,000 a year. You know, he's gonna tell you go to high school, go to college, get good grades out and stuff like that, because that worked with him. Well, unemployment wasn't 55% when he went through that. Unemployment was probably 30%. You know, so there was a lot more graduates and his friends, you know, getting jobs. We are the fucked generation. We are the ones that are getting screwed right now. Okay, like I said, it hasn't been that high since World War II. People lie, numbers don't. And if you honestly think unemployment is going, if those numbers are going down, you have lost your mind. Those numbers are going up. Who's to say by 2020 it's not at 60 or 65%? And it's only going to take time until people start to realize and say, holy shit, you know, education is getting way too expensive. We cannot afford this. There are so many kids that have chosen not to send their kids to college. You know, it's just absolutely insane, guys. So if you don't understand the world, if you cannot break down that concept to your friends when you're presenting to them and literally tell them, like, you need to change your life, you need to do something different. Different isn't bad. Different just is different. Literally, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're just like, you're gambling, you know, you're playing the hands in the deck, then that's how it's going to be. All right, you need to do something different. You need to find out a game plan. You need a bridge that can make you a lot of money. All right, become dependent on yourself. Realize that this is the only time in your life you will be surrounded by this many thousands of kids in college that you can work together with and get this thing rolling. We have kids in this company who are literally making 6 figures within less than a year, you know, and the answers are all there. You just have to follow the workout plan, guys. So it's like you have to be able to do whatever it takes to become successful in this thing. And really and truly, if you're not going to do this company, if you're not going to take this seriously, then what are you going to do? Punch in and punch out. You're going to graduate college, get your degree, find out your degree is just a piece of paper, literally, and you're just gonna fall either into that 45 or 55%. And if you do get the job, great. Now you get to be told what to do, when to do it, how to do it for the rest of your life, for the next 40 to 50 years. You can get your gold watch, whatever, when you're 65, 68 years old, die of a heart attack at 72. There you go. You've enjoyed your life. You've lived your life. You know, that's not living, it's existing, guys. You know, and if you walk around your college campus, you don't see kids having fun. You see kids just like with that same blank face. It's like, why am I here? Why am I learning this? You know, you really need to show your friends this is the way out. We can make a lot of money working together. If you cannot paint that picture for them and you just try to go into Vima and energy drink and verbally vomit on them and say we're going to make $1,000,000, you will never be able to communicate with people. You'll never be able to explain sort of your mind or relay your art to people. So you need to really just break it down to them as simple as possible and let them understand what their odds are looking like, what the numbers are. You know, it's funny, you're in a class full of 30 or 40 kids and every single one of them thinks they're going to get a job when they graduate here. Are we doing anything spectacular in college? No, we're all sitting there texting, looking at a man mumble on a PowerPoint. It's absolutely just mind-blowing. All right, so that's pretty much that. You will literally have to do whatever it takes. You have to make this thing work. Do not blame anyone else but yourself. Don't go and say, I'm not successful because of this person. No, you have to do something, all right? We all have the ability to do so. You just have to make it happen. That's pretty much that. So when I'm speaking to people, I keep it brutally honest. I tell them, listen, you're just going to find out when you graduate from this place that shit's going to get real, guys. Okay, and you know, look at the numbers, really educate yourself. What, 383,000 waiters, you know, with bachelor's degrees. Guys, these numbers aren't made up. You can't make this stuff up. I think it's like 81,000 or 83,000 janitors with bachelor's degrees. We all went to high school and saw the 24, 25, 26-year-old janitor. We asked him what college he went to. He goes LaSalle, Loyola, Fairleigh Dickinson. Guys, it's real. It's real. And if you don't see that it's real right now, when you graduate school and you get put into the real world, you're going to find out how real it's going to get. So that's pretty much that. I'll be coming out with another video soon though. So just paint the picture, guys. That's pretty much it.